Hey everybody, this is JDM1. So I recently picked up the Batcycle to go along with my Robert Pattinson Batman figure, and I'm loving it. Hot Toys really hit a home run with this one. It's an amazing piece of craftsmanship, and the details are on point. Every time I look at it, I get more and more impressed with the level of detail that they put into this thing. Especially because in the movie, it was barely on screen for a few minutes and it was in the dark, so you didn't really see any details. What I really love about this bike the most is that it doesn't scream, "This is Batman's bike." I mean, the hood does have pointed ears that may look like Batman, but I've seen other bikes that have a similar hood, so it's a matter of interpretation. Basically, this bike looks like something you would see on the street. It doesn't look like this bike. And this got me thinking that, yes, obviously the Batman figure is going to look great next to the bike, but I think there are some other Hot Toys figures in my collection that may also look good with it. First up, the Terminator, especially Arnold from Terminator 2. These two look like they were made for each other. Just look at how the bike's black and silver trim meshes onto the Terminator. If this was the bike he was riding in one of the Terminator films, it would totally work. You could just see him screaming down the highway on this thing and then doing some insane jump over a tractor trailer or something. Next up, we have Blade. Just look at this and tell me it doesn't work. In some ways, it actually looks better with Blade than it does with Batman, and that's saying a lot. The bike looks just as menacing as Blade, and you can see him just like doing a backflip and landing on it and chasing down some vampire. I think Blade would be very, very happy with this bike. Black Widow is a lady who really loves her bikes, so I thought that this bike would be a good match for her. The Batcycle is much bigger than she is, but we all know that Black Widow has no issues taking down a bigger opponent. And because Batman has a soft spot for badass women who wear tight fitting black outfits, he would gladly lend this to her so she can go out and cause some chaos. Logan, aka the Wolverine. We all know that Logan could rock this bike to hell and back. If you're a bad guy on the run and you look in your rear view to see this guy coming at you on this bike, kiss your butt goodbye. Because once Wolverine extracts those claws, it's game over, buddy. And you know I had to throw Cap in here. Captain America has been chasing down the bad guys on motorcycles since World War II. And I always loved in comics when he would put the shield on the front of the bike and use it to deflect bullets. That got me every time. And because this bike has an older classic style, it totally fits with Captain America's look. So, yeah, the Batcycle is a very versatile vehicle, and it's not tethered to only being used by Batman. So, if you currently own this vehicle, you plan on getting it, or even if you just have your own ideas, what 1/6 scale figure, whether it be Hot Toys or any other figure, do you think would work as a great companion to this bike? Please let me know your ideas in the comments. And while you're there, please like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Well, to wrap things up, the Batcycle is awesome and I highly recommend it. I'm really curious if we're going to see an upgraded version of this bike in the next Robert Pattinson Batman film, but time will tell. I hope so, though, because I would really hate for this to have been a one and done type of thing. Thanks for watching the video, and I will get a new one out to you very soon. Take care.